Hi, this is Dale Guiducci with ERA Credit Services. If you're interested in starting a business to help people improve their credit score, this is an important video for you to watch. I've been in the industry since 2012 and built a successful agency that's produced more than $6.5 million in sales and helped thousands of people around the country. However, the credit repair industry is changing rapidly. The challenges you're going to face today in a credit repair or credit restoration business are immense. Not only will you have to have the burden of buying software, finding a merchant services company to work with, finding a way to pull credit, building a website, and more, but you're also going to have to figure out how you're going to find the time to market your business, sell your client services, do the service delivery, provide customer support, all while perhaps working a job or running another business. It's a big task. But those aren't even the biggest issues or challenges that you're going to face. The most difficult hurdle in starting a business that can help consumers increase their credit score today is adhering to the state and federal government laws and regulations. In most states, you're going to need a surety bond, which will allow you to do business in that state, but not any other state. But according to the Federal Credit Repair Organizations Act, or CROA, whether you have a surety bond or not, you cannot charge fees in advance of providing service, meaning that you can't require clients to pay you anything until you perform the job of removing derogatory items from their credit reports. Now, for most people considering the industry, that's a deal killer. Now, it's true that there are a lot of companies out there that do ask clients for money up front before they provide the service, but do not make the mistake of thinking that because there's other companies that are doing that it's legal. It's not. Do an internet search and you'll find many instances where the Federal Trade Commission and state governments have shut down companies and fined their owners, especially in 2021 and 2022, for that reason and many other violations of CROA. Now, I'm sure you don't want to go through the work of starting up a company that potentially could be shut down due to legal issues. These companies had surety bonds perhaps, and perhaps even provided a great service to their client. The problem is they weren't compliant with the CROA law. Don't make that mistake. Now, I just told you about all the hurdles you'll have in starting a credit restoration or credit repair business, but let's say you overcome all those hurdles. You spend the time, energy, effort, money to start a business, and you're okay with not getting revenue for some time until you actually provide the service to the client. But here's something else to consider. You're only going to be offering credit repair. You'll only be offering people a way to remove derogatory accounts from a credit report, and while that's a beneficial service for people, you'll be competing against literally tens of thousands of other companies that do the same thing legally or not. Now, what's going to make you different? What's going to distinguish you from the multitude of other choices that people have, especially when you're brand new and you have no track record? I mean, once you talk to family and friends, how are you going to get people coming to you and then convince them to do business with you? You've got to be different. You've got to differentiate yourself, and you've got to offer more to people than just removing derogatory items, because there's many ways to help people improve their credit score beyond just removing derogatory items. Look at it this way. When someone has poor credit, it's a sign that other aspects of their finances are in disarray as well. There's a reason why their credit score is low. There's a reason why they have derogatory items on their credit report. There's a reason why they pay bills late or don't have the money to pay their bills that they have. Improving their credit score while they have deeper, more costly issues with their finances is like changing the oil in somebody's car when there's another part of the engine that's about to fail, right? The car may get them to work on Monday, but at some point very soon, it's not going to start. Shouldn't you look at the entire engine to see what's wrong and how you can help that particular customer? When improving somebody's credit score without looking at the whole of their finances, in many cases, it's going to land them back to a low credit score at some point in the not so distant future. Why not offer people more? Why not be able to look at all aspects of their finances and not only educate and show them areas of their finances that need help and suggest solutions to those problems, but actually provide the services and solutions that they need? So instead of just providing a way to improve their credit score after going through everything to do it legally, of course, you can provide them with a holistic approach to their finances and not only help them improve their credit score, but potentially improve every aspect of their finances. Now, do you think by offering more like that, you'd be able to separate yourself from the competition, from those companies that just change the oil? So you might be saying, okay, Dale, this sounds great, but I'm not a financial expert and I'm not licensed in that area, and what you're suggesting would take years and a lot of money to develop. I just want a simple business to help people improve their credit score. I get it, and so did I. But I found a company that provides all these services to work on all aspects of their finances to help them save, grow, and protect their money. And of course, one way to help people do this is by what? Improving their credit score. And guess what? All of it is done while being compliant with all state and federal laws. Our credit restoration service is CROA and RESPA compliant. And get this, you'll be able to offer services in all 50 states with no surety bonds needed. Think of what that can do for your marketing ability. And here's one last point before I let you see the details of what I'm talking about. You don't have to provide the services. You can spend your time as a business owner building your business and creating not only upfront and residual income, but guaranteed residual income. Oh, and starting this business won't cost you anywhere near what it would to start a credit repair business alone. Are you curious? Did I pique your interest? Well, get out your notepad and get ready to learn about an opportunity to be in business tomorrow without all the legal issues and hassles and expense of setting up a business. Now, if you like what you see after watching this video, you're going to be able to schedule a phone appointment with me to get all your questions answered by clicking the icon just below the video. I look forward to talking and maybe even working with you soon.
Well, hi, this is Dale Guiducci once again, and I know that was a pretty long lead up into what I'm going to show you in terms of the details of our business opportunity, but I think it's important for people to understand what it takes to get into the credit restoration or credit repair business. I know a lot of folks, they just, go, oh, wow, this would be great. I know there's a market out there. I know people that need help. I want to help people, and it seems pretty simple, but it's not, as I just talked about. So what I'm going to share with you is something that's going to solve all those problems for you and kind of pave the way for getting you into a business about helping people improve their credit score, but really all facets of their financial situation. And it's called Freedom Path. Freedom Path is the company at ERA Credit Services that we have chosen to align ourselves with, and you'll find out why here in just a little bit. And their whole concept is freedom, financial freedom through education and opportunity. And we'll explain more about that as we move on. So we first have to talk about the problems that are out there, right? And of course, we see people struggling financially. We see people struggling with their credit. But when you see these details, it's absolutely astounding what's going on in the American economy today. And of course, the rise in interest rates and inflation hasn't helped anybody at all. Americans have an absolute mountain of credit card debt. It's over $1 trillion in the US. 22% of Americans have no credit score. No credit score at all. And that creates a problem, because how do you establish credit when you have no credit? Because you need credit to get something to establish credit with. It's a catch-22. Over 11% of Americans have a credit score of 550 or less. Those people can't buy a car, they can't, or at least they can't get a car with a decent interest rate, certainly can't get a home, can't get an apartment. It's a big problem. 25% of Americans don't know how to build credit. 42% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. So if you think about the stress that puts on people when they have very, very little saved or nothing at all in terms of them going out and making money every single month. And what if a bill that is unexpected comes due? So what if there's a car repairs, right? Well, do you fix your car to get to work, or do you pay your credit card bill? Well, maybe you don't pay your credit card bill that month, or you pay it late, and that causes credit issues. 70% of Americans are financially stressed or insolvent. Not a great situation mentally to be a part of. 62% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. There's really no surprise there. And this is something new that we are offering when I talk about businesses. 80% of small micro businesses in America fail due to cash flow issues. So what is a small micro business? Well, a small business is considered by the federal government or the Small Business Administration as 500 employees or less. A small or micro business is just a few employees, maybe somebody just starting out in business, and 80% of them fail. Why? Due to cash flow issues. It's not because they don't have a good business concept or good business idea. They just don't have the funds to be able to keep that business alive until it's really starting to produce revenue. And we have a solution for that. 66% of Americans are considered financially illiterate. And really, there's no surprise there whatsoever, because were you taught finances in high school? I wasn't. I don't know anybody that was, and I don't even know that they're teaching kids today about credit and becoming financially literate. So it's a big, big problem. The only people that know this information were taught by their parents, because their parents were successful financially. They passed that along to their children. I wasn't that fortunate. I don't know about you. So millions of Americans feel stuck in this cycle of financial uncertainty, and they are stuck, right? It seems like there's no way out, but there is a way out. Let me introduce you to Freedom Path. It's a very innovative solution with innovative technology, with technology that's for 2024 and beyond here. We're not talking about the way that people have been going about helping people fix their credit for decades now. We're talking about something very, very new. So it's a new solution to an age-old problem, and it's founded on 4 cornerstones of financial freedom. First of all, education. We're going to educate people. We're going to educate you if you become part of our company, in that you need to understand how credit works. You need to understand how to build credit. You need to understand how to help people establish business credit. We're going to teach you that. We have the services to help our customers and help you achieve all of that. But the technology is what caught my attention. The technology that this company has is, first of all, not duplicated anywhere else. It's very innovative, and it's second to none. It's amazing. And then there's an opportunity attached to this to help you generate income and build your own business. So a little bit about Freedom Path. It was founded recently in 2022. It's 100% debt-free. It's privately owned. But even though it was founded in 2022, it's led by industry veterans. And what I'm talking about is the ownership of this company, the president of this company as well. They have decades of experience in financial services and help people build credit, establish credit, etc. Also, the people that this business is attracting, people like myself, I have 12 years in this business. There's a lot of other people just like me that have a lot of experience, again, in helping people build credit, establish business credit, business funding, things like that, that are being attracted to this company right now because it's very innovative. There's nothing like this out there. And so there's a tremendous amount of experience that is being built into this company right now. And we are on a mission initially to help 1 million Americans. When we achieve that, we're going to help the next million. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal platform that you're about to learn about. We have industry-leading services. We have financial coaching, business entity information. In other words, how do you establish a business? Education about business, about accelerating that business, and about getting funding to fund that business moving forward until you get into that profit situation. Credit education and credit building, credit restoration, and improvement on that credit score. And we do that in a number of different ways that you're going to learn about. Identity monitoring and identity protection, wealth management and building, life savings and planning, and a lot more. This is more than just a credit repair business. So let's talk a little bit about our technology and services. First of all, we divide our service set into 4 different areas. The first area is what we call Score path. It's all about let's get somebody's credit score up, right? Let's get them into a situation where they have options. So first of all, it's about credit monitoring. Right? They have the ability to see all three of their credit scores right away. It's absolutely amazing. Like they don't have to go out and find their credit report. You don't have to go out and find their credit report. When they become a customer, they see all three of their TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax credit scores right away. We do have credit restoration, or what people like to call credit repair. We have that, but we have a lot more in terms of helping people build their credit score, because credit repair, removal of derogatory items, is only one way. We have rent reporting as an example. So we can take somebody's rental payment history going back 24 months, take that all and put it on their TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax credit report. That's going to boost their score definitively. In other words, it's going to happen, number one. Number two, it's going to happen quicker, and typically it's going to get them more points than going through credit repair. Credit repair is a great service. We offer that, but we've got ways to help people build their score quicker. And we have identity monitoring, because when we help somebody build their credit score, the last thing we want to have is to have somebody steal their identity. See, no one's going to steal someone's identity if they have a 550 credit score, because they can't do anything with it. We get them over a 700 credit score. Now they become ripe for the picking for identity thieves. Well, we want to make sure that doesn't happen. That's Score Path. We also have Wealth Path. Wealth Path is about budgeting. Right? People need to budget. It's not about, well, their budget is, do I have any money at the end of the month or not? No, it's planning ahead of time to make sure they do have money at the end of the month. Bill negotiation. Did you realize, because I didn't, that you could negotiate your cable payment, you could negotiate your cell phone payment, your utility bill payments, and so much more? We have that for people to help them save money. We have a debt tracker, so they can utilize that to see when they are going to be able to pay off some of their debt, which frees up more funds for them. And we have planning, financial planning, and planning tools available for them as well. Then we have Life Path. So now this is about not only just helping them financially, but also helping them enjoy the money that they're making. So we have travel planning, and it's not just travel planning, it's also helping them save money, right? Because some people can go to a particular hotel and spend $350 a night. And some other people can go to that same hotel and spend $200 a night, right? You got to know how to go about it. Wealthy people don't pay retail for anything. They find out ways to be able to save money on everything that they buy. Well, that information we want to pass on to the average everyday American consumer so they can take advantage of that. I mean, hotels are extremely expensive right now. The only hotel that I know, it's not even a hotel, it's a motel, Motel 6, that you can spend under $100 to stay at a hotel. Very expensive. We help with that. We have savings tools to help people find ways to save money for their everyday shopping around their area. As an example, my wife and I used to shop at Publix, which is a grocery store chain here in the Southeast. I don't know where it is in the rest of the country. And we did some research. We're spending about 65% of what we used to spend at Publix. We're saving 35% a week on our grocery bill. Why can't we offer that same information to all consumers? So local savings, life insurance, helping people take responsibility for their family, right? Because if something happens to them, life, you never know what's going to happen. We want them to be prepared for that. And then we have Fund Path. This is new. This is something we've just introduced into the marketplace. It's helping those micro and small businesses establish credit and get some funding for their business, but also educating them on how to operate their business in a financially sound way. ScorePath is about monitoring your credit, restoring your credit, and it also comes with the credit repair service, the disputing of negative items to each of the 3 credit bureaus, and again, adding positive accounts. What most people don't understand about credit scores is that, yes, if I've got negative items, that's going to lower my score. Okay. And if I can get those items off, it's going to raise my score. Yes, that's absolutely true. But it's about putting new positive items on your credit report that's going to increase your score faster. That's going to increase your score perhaps more points than credit repair. And then we have credit protection as well. So once somebody has that great credit score, we want to protect that score. And each of these services comes with tutorial videos for the client to help educate them on what we're doing on their behalf. Then we have Wealth Path. Wealth Path is budgeting, debt management, planning, and that bill negotiation that I told you about. Life Path is, again, that travel planning service, life insurance, and a lot of different savings information as to how to go and cut down on the amount of money that you're spending every single month on local stores, things like that. Okay, helping people save money. And then we have the Fun Path that I told you about for businesses, a business credit builder dashboard to help people establish their credit, education on funding, and then a direct funding integration program where we can help people go and get the funding they need to grow their business. So, personal memberships. If somebody doesn't have a business, but they need to help improve their credit score, they need to plan for the future financially, learn about how to do that. They want to save money. They can enroll in our membership that comes with the Freedom Path Academy, which is a whole library teaching them about finances and their financial future. It's $189 to enroll and $99 a month. Now, if you're researching a credit repair business, you know out there that $189 to enroll and $99 a month is in most cases less than what companies just charge for credit repair. I just told you everything that a client gets for $189 and $99 a month. It is a much, much, much better value for your client. And now can you see how this is going to separate you from all those tens of thousands of credit repair companies out there? You've got more value, you've got more to talk about, and you've got a price point that is commensurate with companies that are just offering credit repair. Then we have our Membership Plus. This is going to provide Score Path, Wealth Path, Life Path, but now adding the Fund Path. This is for clients that own a business or want to start a business, right? So that they can understand how to establish business credit and fund their business. It also comes with the Freedom Path Academy. And I know it says coming soon. By the time you watch this video, it will be here. In fact, it's pending within the next couple of days. So it is here. And it is $589 to enroll and $99 a month, including the Fund Path. So $189 to enroll for the basic membership, Membership Plus that includes the Fund Path, $589 to enroll. You can start your business helping other people. With Freedom Path, you can take the first steps towards starting your own financial coaching business. By partnering with us, you'll have the opportunity to not only make a direct impact on your client's financial well-being, but also build a sustainable source of income for yourself. You get paid to help others find financial stability and provide education, services, technology, and the opportunity to help others. And here's the key. There's no surety bonds, right? You don't need a surety bond in your state or any other state. There's no software needed. You don't need to go out and buy software and then spend hundreds of dollars a month as a fee to operate that software. You don't need a merchant services account, right? You don't need to go out and find a way to be able to take debit and credit cards and pay fees for all of that. The company, Freedom Path, handles all that for you. They provide you with a website. You don't need to go out and build a website or pay someone to do that for you. You have a website dedicated to you. It's your website with your name and information on it that is provided to you instantaneously when you get started as an advisor with Freedom Path. And you can do business in all 50 states. Think about what that can do from a marketing standpoint. You're not just marketing, let's say, in Texas or California or Florida or Massachusetts or wherever you're located. You can market anywhere in the country. Now, if you're looking at this business and you're saying, this is great, I've never done anything like this before, however, you're going to get paid to learn. So in other words, you know enough and you're going to learn enough right away so you can go out and start earning income and start possibly building a team of other financial advisors, right? You're going to learn as you get paid or get paid as you learn. So first of all, we have direct commissions. You earn a 40% direct commission on your personal membership sales as an advisor. So if you sell somebody the Freedom Path membership to improve their credit and so forth, you're going to get paid a commission on that. If you sell somebody the membership that is going to help them with their business as well, you're going to earn a direct commission on that. You're also going to earn a commission match. As you build a team, of course, they're going to want to go out and do business as well. You're going to earn a match on their commissions that they earn. All right. So this is where you start earning income on your business, right? So you're going to earn income without you having to do the work. You're going to do the work once. You're going to bring in an advisor as they go out and do business. You're going to earn a percentage on what they're doing. You're going to be able to achieve new ranks and get rewards as you achieve those ranks. And you're going to earn a monthly bonus as a percentage of sales from the efforts of your entire organization. So you're going to be building a business here, yes, and you're going to be earning money on your own personal efforts. The sales that you do, and when you bring in an advisor, you're going to earn income, but also your business was operating, right, with or without you. It's going to operate when you sleep. It's going to operate when you take days off. And when that operation turns into sales and revenue, you're going to earn a percentage on that. Okay. So again, direct commissions, we have matches. We have the ability to earn more income as you increase your rank, and we have bonuses on your entire business. So this is how the direct commission and residual income works. You get a 40% direct commission on anything that you sell, whether you sell the services to a customer or the business to a new advisor, you earn a 40% direct commission on their enrollment fee. And then every single month, as they make their monthly membership payment, you're going to earn 30% on that. So you're going to be building a direct residual income that's going to pay you every single month right away. Now, Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And the way I like to look at that is if you're just going to earn income on your own efforts, that's not a very good business model. You've got to find a way to make money on the efforts of other people. So again, direct commissions. You earn 40% when enrolling a customer for services or when adding a new advisor to your team, and you earn residual income, 30% of the monthly membership fee for customers and advisors on your team. So let's show you an example here. Let's just say we've got this guy, Nathan. He's an independent advisor, like I am, like you are, right? Or like you will become. He's an independent advisor. And he talks to Tasha. Tasha needs help with her credit score. She's not interested in building a business. She just needs help with her credit score. So he enrolls Tasha. He's going to get 40% of her enrollment fee, which is $75.60, and $29.70 every single month when she makes her membership payment, that $99. He's going to get a 30% of that. Okay, so that's locked and loaded for Nathan. Okay. Then he talks to Jacob. Jacob wants to get into the business, right? He wants to become an advisor. So Jacob enrolls for the business. Nathan is going to get 40% on Jacob's enrollment fee, which is $115.60. And every time Jacob makes his $99 a month payment, he's going to get, Nathan is, $29.70 monthly. Now, understand, Jacob gets all the services when he comes in as an advisor. So he's not only an advisor, he's also a customer, right? Which is great for Jacob because he may need help with, from those services as well. Okay, so there's Jacob. Then we've got Charles. Charles has a business. Charles needs some funding for his business. So he needs to establish credit so he can make purchases on things that he's selling, right? It may be parts, it may be goods that he needs to buy to be able to then turn around and sell to his customers. So he needs credit and he needs funding. He's going to become a Freedom Path member, Freedom Path membership plus service. So Nathan is going to earn $235.60 when Charles enrolls, and then $29.70 monthly every time Charles makes his monthly payment. And lastly, we have Rosa. Rosa wants to sell those services, meaning she not only wants to sell the services that Jacob and Nathan and I and potentially you are selling, but she also wants to sell the business credit and business funding service. So she is going to become an advisor plus. And she is going to then help Nathan earn that first commission of $275.60 on the enrollment fee, and then of course $29.70. Let's say he does this in his first 30 days, 4 people in 30 days. Very, very doable, right? He is going to earn $702.40 in enrollment fees. And he's already now established $118.80 monthly income. So next month, he's going to get $118.80 from these 4 people. Okay. Let's say he does that, the same thing every single month. Okay, well, he's going to get enrollment fees based on how people are enrolling or what they're enrolling for. But that $118.80 a month, next month, it's going to be $237.60. The following month, it's going to be $355, $56. At the end of 12 months, by bringing in 4 people, his income is going to be somewhere over $1,400 rolling in every single month by bringing in 4 people, whether they be customers or advisors. So this is how you can build that residual income. And on top of that, we have a commission match. Now let's talk about James. Let's say James is the independent advisor here, and he has Susan that he brought in as an advisor, Robert as an advisor, and Lizeth as an advisor. Okay, Susan in the month goes out and she earns $118.80 in commissions, let's say in this example. Robert is doing a little bit more business, and he brought a gal named Missy into the business, and he went out and earned $1,016.40. Lizeth went out and she now has 3 people, Monique, Stacy, and Craig, and she earned $445.50. Well, guess what? James is going to get a commission match. It's going to be 20% of Susan, Robert, and Lizeth's commission is going to go to James. That's going to be $316.40 that's going to go to James based on the efforts of Susan, Robert, and Lizeth. It gets better. Okay, because I told you, Robert brought in Missy, Lizeth has 3 people, so they're earning commissions. You see, Missy earned $445, Monique $834, Stacy about $30, but Craig went out and did a lot of business, $1,782. Well, guess what? James is going to get 20% on those commissions as well, or a total of $618.30. So about $1,000, a little less than $1,000 on the efforts of his team. Okay, this is what Warren Buffett was talking about. This is what you can do in the Freedom Path business as an advisor. And you can earn these matches up to 10 levels deep in your organization. This is a wealth building business, and the greatest part about it is you're helping everyone that gets involved, not only your advisors, but your customers and their customers as well. So how do you get started, and what does it take to get started? Well, if you want to become an advisor, first of all, you get that business in a box, right? So what do we mean by that? Well, you get a website, you get a live back office, again, no surety bonds, no merchant services needed. It's all set up and ready to go. People often ask, well, how quickly can I start working in my business when I get started with Freedom Path? 15 minutes after you get started, or less, right? It's instantaneous when you enroll as an advisor. So you get a live back office, full access to all the services, by the way. So if you need help with you restoring your credit and debt reduction and things like that, you have access to the services. We get paid weekly. You get coaching and mentoring. As I told you before, we've got a lot of very experienced people that have been in this business, in similar businesses for dozens of years that you're going to get trained by, whether they be live trainings, recording trainings, things like that. There's unlimited income potential, and a lot more. It's $289 to enroll as an advisor, and then $99 a month. Think about that. $99 a month for business overhead. Well, if you have looked into the credit repair business and software companies, you realize that it's hundreds of dollars more just for software, not to mention merchant services, not to mention fees to host a website and a lot more, surety bonds, things like that. Okay, so you can start for $289.99 a month. Now, if you also want to offer the Business Credit Builder program and have a dedicated funding rep available to you to help business owners get funding, by the way, when you have that and you actually help someone get a business loan, you get paid a commission for helping people on top of the monthly earnings and things like that. You get paid a commission on that loan. So if you want that opportunity, and there's a lot of money to be made in business funding, the enrollment is $689 and $99 a month. And again, it says coming soon. As you watch this video, it's probably already here because it's days away from me recording this video. So it's available, $689 a month to enroll and $99 a month. So those are the two ways that you can get started as an advisor. Do what's comfortable for you and do what you think is best for you with regard to how you want to operate your business moving forward. So what kind of resources do we have available to you? You know, people always want to know, do you have training and how can I learn how to build this business? Yes, we have live trainings, three nights a week. We do live training and we do monthly, what we call Super Saturdays, all online, all for free. Okay, we have a dedicated agent support team. You have a business back office that you can learn a ton from. We do corporate events. We just had an event in San Antonio, Texas. We had an event here in Florida. So there's going to be a lot of events around the country that you'll be able to attend. Recognition trips. So as you achieve certain levels and possibly contests and awards and things like that, there's going to be recognition trips that you're going to be able to partake in also. Leadership summits, mentorship groups. Again, we get paid weekly. There's monthly bonuses, team trainings, and so much more. So whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever it is that brought you to this video, this website, the research that you've done, what you want to accomplish for your future, success starts here, and we have choices. The first choice is you're not interested in starting a business right now. Someone maybe referred you to this video because they wanted you to see what we had for services. You do need help with your credit, building your credit, budgeting, planning, and savings. And so you want to get started with the Freedom Path membership. It comes with Score Path, Wealth Path, Life Path, and the Freedom Path Academy for you to be able to learn more about your financial future. $189 to enroll and $99 a month. That's choice A. Choice B is you have a business and you want to start establishing business credit and maybe looking to get additional working capital to help fund your business moving forward. Well, you want to do the Membership Plus. Right? You don't necessarily want to become an advisor and work with our company, but you want to do the Membership Plus. You're going to get the Score Path, the Wealth Path, the Life Path, and now the Fun Path, which is going to help you establish that credit and get that additional working capital. That's $589 to enroll and $99 a month. C is you know there's a need to educate consumers on credit, help them increase their credit score, and plan for the future. You want to start a business and build an income. You want to become a Freedom Path advisor. Okay, you're going to get the business in a box, the back office, free membership access to all the services, weekly payouts, coaching, mentoring, unlimited income potential, much more. $289 to start and $99 a month. Now, for those of you that maybe thought you didn't want a business, understand that it's only $100 more to become a Freedom Path advisor. I just wanted to point that out. You could become a member, but for $100 more, you could become a Freedom Path advisor, and then maybe share this with some people and start earning some income, which would help what? You to pay off some debt and increase your credit score. So I'm just throwing that out there. And then D, you're interested in helping small business owners establish credit and fund their business growth and earn a substantial income from doing so. You want to become an advisor, plus you get everything that you get with Freedom Path Advisor, but now you have the opportunity to do the business credit builder and have that dedicated funding rep to help business owners go out and get some funds for their business. And that's $689 to enroll and $99 a month. Whatever you choose is a positive thing for you. It truly, truly is. And if you choose to be a member to start off with, you can always become an advisor, but you would have to pay the additional enrollment fee again right now. So if you think that's something that you want to do in the future, then you probably should do it now. Okay, so I'm just throwing that out there. If you want to talk to me more about this, right below this video on the website is going to be a button to schedule a phone appointment with me, and we can get on, and you may have some additional questions, or you might talk to a spouse or significant other and they have questions. Jot those questions down. We'll get those answers for you, and I will show you how to get started. Whether you want to be a Freedom Path member or a Freedom Path advisor, I will show you how to get started at that point. I appreciate your time, and I hope you learned a lot, and I look forward to working with you soon.